Welcome to an episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Xbox controller. It's an anniversary controller sold exclusively on the Xbox store. This is the box it came in. It didn't come with no fancy box or anything, so this is the unboxing. First time I look at it, and if you haven't seen it before, first time you look at it. But in this episode, we're going to actually be taking a closer look at it. This unveiling unboxing, I did it in a short, and that's why it's cut off. But the video is going to be more a close-up, just talking about how it looks and what I like about it. Now, this Xbox controller came in two different editions, the Elite and the regular. I got the regular. I don't own any Elite controllers. I usually get these regular ones and put them on my shelf, but right now I'm actually using this one. The one that I was using before was my bubblegum one. Now that one's going to go on the shelf for a bit. And to tell you the truth, I really love the feel of this controller. Now, if you look at it, it looks, pretty nice. At least in my opinion, person who collects controllers sometimes, I like this one. I like the art style that it has. I like the look. It's not overly complicated. You can tell that it's from The Witcher 3, and it looks nice. If you look closely, it looks like it has texture, but it's actually just a matte finish. But it looks pretty good. It gives it a little sense of style, like a little bit of roughness to it. It's still smooth on the skin though, but as you can see closely, there is a matte finish on it. And the buttons are black and gray. They are gem buttons. They're very reflective. If you look closely, you can actually see my fan moving in the reflection, and you can see an actual cat hair. I didn't. Even though it has a matte finish, it's smooth to the touch, and I didn't even have to shine the buttons for them to look this good. It just reflects off everything. That's my fan. And you can take a closer look at the logo down here. It's the Wild Hunt logo 3. Very famous. Simple, understated, classy. I like it. One thing that I wish it did have though, when you're looking at the design, you see the Witcher logo there, is these design lines are not carved into the controller. They're just artwork. So you see all these specks and dust and stuff. It's just artwork, and that's why it's so smooth all the way through when you touch it. I have different controllers like the I'm lining up the Xbox logo so you can see how it looks with it shined on. It looks pretty good. But I was talking about the Xbox controllers that actually have carved in designs. This one would have benefited from that. So here I just wanted to turn it around to look at the back, and it's nothing really special. It's nice and understated, just black and gray. And here you can take a closer look at the texture that it provides for you when you're holding it. There's actually two types of textures. One's a little bit bigger on the inside and smaller on the outside. You can see it in this picture. And here are the trigger buttons. This one, it looks silver here, but it's more like a gunmetal, and it depends on the reflection of the light. And it also has a little slight texture on the trigger buttons as well, both on top and on the bottom. But like I said, see, if I turn it around, it looks more gunmetal in this reflection. It depends on the light, but it looks like this mostly, unless you have a lot of bright light coming to it, like I do right here. I have actually sunlight coming to it, and that's why it looks silver in certain parts. But here we're just taking a closer look at everything, so you can look at the artwork. You see the thumb buttons, and then you can see the texture on it, and below it's also jeweled and glossy. You can actually see my fan going around and around. And the thing is, it's not black, just straight black. It also has like an oily slick to it. The same thing that the trigger buttons have. It looks kind of oily, gunmetal-ish, which is pretty cool. It's a stark contrast to the matte finish on top, and then I have all that glossiness in the bottom. And I really like that about it. And here we have the D-pad, or whatever you call this now. And it's kind of silver gunmetal as well. And changes different reflections. Depending on the light, you can actually see it getting different colors and such. But it's a pretty nice controller. Like I said, it's simple, understated, but it serves its purpose. You can tell it's from The Witcher, and I think it looks pretty badass. And once I get a new controller, then this one will be put on the shelf, probably. But as of right now, I'm using it as my main controller, and I have no complaints whatsoever. Look at it. Look at it. How sweet is that? And I'll be using this, obviously, when I play The Witcher 4. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace. I'm just gonna let it roll for you guys.